team is gone.
Hurt.
You saw
Double hurt.
You saw RG3. We watched the game
Ankle.
itself. Yeah, RG3
Dislocated ankle.
dislocated.
But then they
ankle.
said it's not broken. I'm like, doesn't dislocating mean broken? And they're like, no, it doesn't. It just means it popped out. I'm like, either way, who cares?
So we lost RG3, and then also a few moments later, Deshaun Jackson goes out. AC joint sprain,
We tried to hurt everybody.
and it still didn't work.
Yeah, no. Because their backups are better than their first stringers. Which I've been saying that for a while. Kirk Cousins is better than Robert Griffin III as a quarterback.
The list goes on and on. You got AJ Green, wide out for the Bengals.
Hurt his ankle.
Turf toe.
Turf toe.
Toe.
You know how many ankle injuries there are, though? There's ankle. Oh, there's a big one.
Look at
Jared McCoy.
Jared McCoy. That's probably why John was beating his head against the table.
Man, he hates it. No Sean Marino. Talk about another person that
Dislocated elbow.
I was going, yeah, he's going to. And no.
Dislocated elbow, and then Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey was bound injuries, but they was active.
Yeah. Thanks for not letting me know of that they were coming back ahead of time. That way I could put them in my lineup.
Charles Tillman,
the
cornerback.
Yeah, everybody was hurting.
I'm going down the list here. Vernon Davis.
Yep.
Ankle injury.
Ankle. Everybody. Ankle.
Chiefs, look at this.
Groin.
Jamal Charles
Groin.
and Eric Berry, both sprained their ankles.
Groin. Ankle. They said Jamal Charles
your
is
boy,
a high
tight end, Mercedes Lewis limped off the field.
Yeah, high ankle sprain. Out 6 to 8 weeks. So now he's on IR with a thing to return.
Oh, he's out for 6 to 8 weeks?
Mm-hmm. High ankle sprain. You have a high ankle sprain, you're out for a while.
This list is just long here. Look
Last play of the effing game. Alan Hearns hurts his freaking ankle.
How crazy is this list, man? Ryan Matthews was caught off the field.
Ankle!
Knee injury for him.
Ankle. Everything's ankle. I don't care what they say with knee, it's all ankle.
It's all ankle.
Or knee. Notice how... Oh, there's one. Somebody actually hurt something in their upper body.
Yeah.
Shoulder injury.
Bear safety, Chris Conte. Eric Decker left the fourth quarter with a hamstring injury.
There's one thing that kills me with hamstrings. Y'all are professional athletes. All you do is run. You have trained your body for years, but your hamstrings are always getting pulled, strained, whatever. You would think they have toned their bodies up enough to that their hamstrings could take it, unless they're really old. And most of the guys this happens to, they're not really old. What Eric Decker, he's like 47. So he is kind of old. These guys have these toned muscles to where they've been doing it all their life. And they're always straining their hamstrings, pulling their hamstrings, something to do with their hamstring.
So
get you some hamstrings.
Maybe some.
Put a shot in a hamstring.
Hamstring. Maybe do some.
We need to come up with a hamstring
stretching
steroid.
technique. Maybe
hamstring steroids. That's what we need to think of. That's undetectable.
Big money maker, right?
Yeah, we can get some pig. Hamstring. Get it? That was terrible. That was horrible.
Drum roll.
That was horrible. I should never say that one again.
Sometimes you gotta try. Sometimes they don't come out like you want them to.
That one didn't. That's what she said.
Oh gosh. All right. So these injuries, man. Let's talk about them.
As long as we don't give steroids to our kids like they did in the league, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Crazy show.
The kids got teenage. It's such a bad episode.
So, geez, man, all these injuries in week 2, huh?
Looking up a lot of people's fantasy leagues.
Well, screw fantasy. What about the people that are their teams?
Looking up a lot of teams too. You know how we care, though.
Yeah.
Everyone that's listening probably cares about their fantasy team more than they do their. Well, no, we care about our real teams too. But then most of these injuries for all the other teams, they care because it's on their fantasy team.
RG3 possibly out for the season again.
Darn. Especially Washington people going, darn it! Because their backup's better than he is.
So I want to say
all you had to do is watch him sling the ball around from the pocket to know that Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback. But notice I said better quarterback. Not a better athlete, not a better this, not a better that. He's a better quarterback. He is built for John Gruden's system, or Jay Gruden's system. It's Kirk Cousins. He's built much better than Robert Griffin III is for that system. He's a more pocket passer.
Okay,
and he's more polished.
Hypothetical.
And he did it with a bunch of second stringers. And Pierre Garçon.
Well, hypotheticals, because he started and did look pretty good, but last year the record, I forgot the record, it wasn't very impressive when he started. So let's say, give me a hypothetical where if he is starting this whole year due to Robert Griffin's injury, what record will you probably see him where he go ahead and take over the job?
Probably the same as they would have had before. But he's just a better guy. They're going to look better with him back there throwing the ball around.
But what, they still won like 5 games?
It won't change their record.
Yeah,
it's not going. It's not going to change their record because they're not going to play Jacksonville every week.
Yeah.
To where your defense can have 437 sacks in a game. I think Robert Kerrigan, if he gets voted to the Pro Bowl, he should write a letter to the Jaguars offensive line thanking them because he had 4 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that was
just write a letter and be like, "Thank you, Jaguars offensive line. You sucked so bad during our game that I got voted to the Pro Bowl because I dominated y'all. You're welcome." And Chad Henne, keep holding on to the football.
If he's out for this year, I'm pretty sure many people are expecting that he is. This is the end of RG3 in Washington?
Who knows? I ain't even going to speculate because really, I don't care. But I'm not going to speculate because I don't know what they think. They wasted a first-round pick on him. They're not going to just let him go. They're going to play out his contract. He'll play out his contract. What, he's got 1 more year after this on it? Mm-hmm. Next year he'll be going into his contract. If he gets hurt again, probably he's gone. Because then they'll just be like, well, he's just an injury waiting to happen.
Then they spend the money on Deshaun Jackson. He hurt too.
His was a fluke.
The rest of them just having bad luck, ain't they?
He got drove into the ground. No, they won 41-10. How is that bad luck? We got bad luck, but we won 41-10. The people are happy because Kirk Cousins came into the game. They were legit happy that Kirk Cousins came into the game.
They end up being Jacksonville, but do you still think Washington Redskins are still pretty good?
The Washington Redskins fans are happy because Kirk Cousins is now playing. They're happy. If you read the boards, they're happy that he's playing now instead of Robert Griffin.
They're the third worst team in their division.
Yes, it don't matter.
Dallas and Philadelphia's better.
It don't matter. They won a game. They're happy. They don't care about anything else. They got their quarterback in now. Deshaun got hurt. You throw the ball to somebody else. What happens when you pay all that money to a 5'4"?
Well, y'all about injuries too, so don't sit there and pretend that they going.
Difference is we suck. Difference is the guy we want to get hurt, so we can put our other quarterback in. It's not hurt. That's the difference. These guys are happy. Most of their fan base is happy because Kirk Cousins is playing now. Not saying that him getting hurt is all. I feel sorry for the dude because every year he gets hurt.
Yeah.
But Kirk Cousins is the better quarterback in a lot of people's minds, so they're happy about it. Our guys that are getting hurt are pissing me off because they're everybody that we need to even be a little good. These are the guys we need. These are the guys that affect us. But the one guy we all want to get hurt so our quarterback can come in, he's still playing. Which I'm never wishing nothing upon a guy getting hurt. But that's the equivalent of what I'm saying.
You can just tell you're ready for Blake Bortles, that's all.
God, yes.
You and the whole Jaguar nation.
Everyone now. Look, I was all with it. I was all for him sitting. I was all for him sitting. I was all for him to get in the time. But the time has come to where if you drafted this dude number 3, the time has come that you see nothing good is coming from this. It's time for him to play ball.
So let's start something with me. We'll come back to this. You listen to a lot of the media around here and like that. What is the whole cry out now? Is it start Bortles right now?
They wanted him to play week 1. They wanted him to play right off the bat. I I didn't want him to play right off the bat because I know how crappy that offensive line is, and he would have got murdered. That's the reason he didn't come in at the end of the Washington game, because they were just going whoop, whoop, right by everybody. You want some solidity on that offensive line, and they're not showing any. Yeah. But for God's sake, when you're holding the ball you should take 3 steps. As soon as your back foot hits that ground, the ball needs to be let go, and you need to know where you're going with it. Chad Henne was holding on to the ball. They said 3 of those sacks were on the offensive line because the guys were just blowing through. Yeah. The rest of the 10 where Henne was holding on to the ball, and he wasn't getting rid of it. They said that's when you need to make up your mind. Either force it into coverage or hope something happens or get rid of it and goes out of bounds. The good quarterbacks try to force things. Even if it ends up being a mistake, they still try to do it because most of them can get away with it. Mm-hmm. Chad Henne's not a good quarterback. Chad Henne is a middle-of-the-road, serviceable guy if you have a solid team around him. We don't have that just yet. We still have good pieces, but we aren't solid around him yet. And people are blaming the defense. The defense can't do nothing when they're on the field the whole entire game.
No, I can't.
And you're there for 3 and out, 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 3 and out. When you have 70 yards total in a game and 60 of them were off of one play, that's not good. That's not helping your defense. People are blaming the defense. It's not the defense's fault.
No, it's not.
Them guys are tired. Them guys have been out there forever. We may have 10 defensive linemen, but they get pooped. They're fat. Them big boys.
Your run defense is still holding it up, though.
Yeah, the run defense is phenomenal.
Fantastic.
But the rest, when Cyprian went out, it was like the secondary forgot absolutely how to play. Yeah. Winston Guy can't tackle no one. He was hey! He was playing James Harden defense. Oh, that's what he was doing. Our corners forget who to guard. They try to, I don't know what they're running, a zone or everything. Just guard the dude that's directly in front of you. Start playing man-to-man. Take some of the thinking out of it and start playing man-to-man. Man up on them. If they beat you, they beat you. So be it. It's better than them running free in the middle of the field with nobody around them. Yeah. It's a shame that I called the play that Washington was running when the dude went out to the sideline. I said, they're going to throw it right to him. Our safety can't even stop him. Why? Because, well, that safety is absolutely horrible. But I'm like, come on. It's just, I want him to play. Just play him and see what happens.
I'm telling you, man, injuries are definitely, you can see injuries.
Let him go.
How about the Bucks, man? Gerald McCoy?
Big injury to him. But it's his hand. So what they'll do is they'll put a club on it.
I mean, they should be in barely lost to the Rams.
And he'll go whacking away.
We both picked the Bucks to win, too. Lovie Smith's got some.
We picked a lot of things this weekend that didn't happen. Hey. I picked the Bears, though. I feel okay picking the Bears.
All right, so we'll move on from there.
Ha! I did pick the Bears.
When there's more updates.
You picked the other team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Take all that credit for the San Diego one. I got that one. Did you put that one on the front of the thing? No. Yeah.
All right. This is the last segment. Last segment of the NFL.
Toot toot.
We have.
Toot your own horn. I'll toot mine.
You're the first.
Beep beep.
You done beeping? Can I transition to the next topic?
Beep.
You're too much, man. All right. NFL Power Rankings by ESPN. All right, so we just gonna name the top 10. We're gonna start from the bottom. Chargers number 10, Cardinals number 9, Packers 8, 49ers 7, Panthers 6, Patriots 5th, Eagles 4th, Bengals 3rd, Seahawks 2nd, and the Broncos 1st. Your opinions on this? Anytime any team be higher or lower, who will your top 10 be?
Yeah, about right.
It's about right.
Yeah. I don't care nothing about power rankings after week 2 of the NFL season. Who gives a flying rat for two? ESPN does things to entertain everybody. I only read half of them. Like this. Who cares? It's week 2. It's week 2. If we were 0-2, we'd be wherever. We're probably last. Hey! We're not last.
No, the Raiders are.
Oakland's are last.
So, hey, I mean, I'll take it for now. Honestly, I don't think my Broncos should be ranked